Level 1. The message. It shows up where messages aren't supposed to show up. Not email, not text. A blank notification on a platform you don't use. You open it. We've seen what you can do. You stare at the screen. Because that sentence only exists in two situations: recruitment or a problem. Another message appears. We need someone who can find things that aren't meant to be found. You don't reply. Not yet. Then the third message. You'll be paid. Very well. A number follows. You read it once, then again. Then you lean back slowly. Because now it's not abstract, it's specific. You type, "What kind of things?" The reply comes instantly. Secrets? Level 2. The first secret. The first job feels almost harmless. Find out who's been tracking one of our shipments. No systems, no intrusion, just information. You open your laptop. Start simple. Public data. Connections. Patterns. You move quickly. Because this part is easy. Within a few hours, you find a name. Not obvious, but consistent. Shows up in the right places, at the right times. You send it. No explanation. Just the name. 3 minutes later. Correct. Then. Next. You sit back, because there's no follow-up, no hesitation. Just confirmation. Like they already knew. And were testing you. Level 3. The payment. The money arrives before the next task. No delay, no friction. You check it. Then check it again. Because systems usually don't move this smoothly. You say quietly, "That's efficient." Efficient systems don't waste time, and they don't make mistakes often. You close the app, but you don't close the thought. Because now there's a pattern. You deliver. They respond. Quickly, precisely. Like this isn't new to them. Only to you. Level 4. The access.
The next job is different.
Pull internal schedules from a secured system. You pause, because now it's not just searching, it's entering. You sit there for a moment, hands still, thinking. Then you open your tools, carefully. You probe. Light touches, nothing aggressive. You wait. Watch. Adjust. Eventually, you find something. Small. Forgotten. Exposed. You stare at it. Because this is the line. Then you cross it. Quietly. You're in. The system opens up in front of you. Clean, organized, not meant for you. You whisper, "That shouldn't exist." But it does. Level 5. The first real secret. Inside, everything feels different. More, real. Schedules, movements, timing. Names. You don't take everything. You take what matters. Because too much looks like noise, and noise gets noticed. You package it. Send it. This time, the response is immediate. Perfect. Then another message. You're valuable. You stare at that word. Because valuable things get protected or controlled. Sometimes both. Level 6. The pace. The jobs come faster now. Less space between them, less explanation, more expectation. You start predicting what they'll ask next, which makes you faster. And also more exposed. One night, you notice something subtle. A system reacts. Not dramatically, just differently. A delay. An extra check. A log that updates too quickly. You stop, hands off everything, watching, waiting, because this is how it starts. Not with alarms, with awareness. The system stabilizes. Nothing happens. But you don't relax, because now you know. You're not alone in there anymore. Level 7, the meeting. They want to meet. In person. You consider saying no. You don't. The room is quiet. 2 men. No introductions. One of them speaks. You've been useful. You nod. He continues. We need deeper access. You don't ask what that means, because you already know. He leans forward slightly. There are things we can't see. Pause. We want you to see them. You nod again, because at this point, you're not negotiating. You're being assigned. Level 8, the pressure. Everything accelerates. More systems, more targets, more risk. You start noticing patterns in everything. Networks, people, weaknesses. You can't turn it off, even when you try. Your phone buzzes more. Short messages. Update? Status? Now. Not requests. Timing signals. You say quietly, this is not optional anymore. And that realization settles in. Heavy. Level 9. The slip. It happens in seconds. A system you thought was inactive isn't. You access it. And immediately, something feels wrong. Response time shifts. Logs update too fast. You pull back instantly. Disconnect. Sit still. Listening to nothing. Watching everything. 1 minute, 2, 5, no alerts. No messages. But you know.
You know.
Because systems don't react like that unless someone is watching. You whisper, that was seen. Level 10. The silence. No message comes. Not immediately, not for hours. Which is worse. Because silence means evaluation. You sit there, waiting, thinking, replaying every move, every step, every decision. Then finally, your phone lights up. There was an anomaly. You don't reply. Then, handle it. That's it. No explanation. No guidance. Just expectation. Level 11. The fix. You go back in. More carefully than before. Slower. Cleaner. You don't erase anything. You reduce visibility. Adjust patterns. Blend activity. You move like you were never there. Even though you were. You send a message. Resolved. No reply. Again. Which means one of 2 things. You did well. Or they're still watching. You lean back. Because at this point, those feel the same. Level 12. The realization. You sit in the dark, screens still glowing, systems still open, and you understand something clearly. You never had control. Not really. You thought you chose this, but they chose you first. We've seen what you can do. You almost smile, because now you understand. That wasn't a compliment. It was a selection. Level 13. The trap. You think about leaving, closing everything, disconnecting, walking away. It sounds simple, clean, final. But then you consider what you've accessed, what you've seen, what you've sent. You're not just someone who worked for them. You're someone who knows things. And people who know things don't just stop being known. You sit there, still, because the exit isn't clear. And maybe it never was. It started with a message, a number, a simple request. Just find something. Just one secret. But secrets don't stay small. They connect. They expand. They pull you deeper. Until one day, you're not just finding them anymore. You're inside them. And by then, it's not clear who's controlling what.